magic staff of a wish. Welcome, weary travelers, and welcome to the No Script Society's Roll for Yes and. How are you tonight? Who has ever played Dungeons and Dragons before? Who here hasn't played but knows something about Dungeons and Dragons? Who here was dragged against your will tonight? Pretty good starts. Well, for those of you who don't know, Dungeons and Dragons is a game where adventuring parties go throughout the land and do daring do's. And tonight, we're going to present to you a most excellent tale. But we can't do it by ourselves. I'm going to need help from you tonight. So at times throughout the show, I'm going to ask for suggestions from the audience. And when I do, feel free to shout out an answer to me. For instance, if I were to say, give me a mythical creature, you might say? Dragon. Great. Or your favorite fantasy novel. Alright, great. Okay, we'll work it out. So to begin, we find ourselves in a mythical land full of mystery. Very mysterious. So mysterious, in fact, I've forgotten the name of the land. So from the audience, I need the name of the land that our tale is going to take place.
Prolarian.
Prolarian? The land of Prolarian. A grand land with eons of history, proud people, catacombs and castles, kings, queens, and other fancy folk. But trouble has come to the land of Prolarian as a new scourge has presented itself and puts the kingdom in danger. What is that scourge?
I'm bad.
Not that. Hollywood. That's right. Hollywood is moved into Prolarian, commercializing everything, forcing people to be pretty, and Keanu Reeves and stuff. The land of Prolarian is very proud as they produce a very important item that puts them as one of the richest lands in all the kingdoms. What is the chief export in the land of Prolarian? Water balloons. I heard water balloons. Their water balloons are known far and wide as being the most superior water balloons. On a hot day, why, those water balloons will chew you right down to the bone. As they get the water, they put in those water balloons from their famous upside down waterfalls that go straight up. The land of Prolarian has many citizens that call the land their own. Why don't we meet some of those citizens and hear their stories? This is a game of switch left. I have my magic DM powers, and I can switch from scene to scene, and we're going to learn about the various lives of Prolarian citizens. But first, I need some suggestions about these citizens. These two citizens are preparing for a very special festival that happens once every 5 years in Prolarian. What is the name of that festival?
Potato.
Potato, the Potato Festival. Switch left. These citizens of Prolarian are part of an ancient royal family, and their castle is very unusual because of a specific reason. What is unusual about their royal family castle?
It's not really bad.
Nepotism. Switch left. These citizens need a suggestion of a mythical creature that can be found in the land of Prolarian. What is that mythical creature? What was this over here?
Griffin.
Griffin, okay. Griffins, I like it. And switch left. And finally, these citizens are on an adventure and they seek a very specific item that can be found in the land of Prolarian only. What is that item? Fruitopia? Fruitopia! There's seat sheet for Fruitopia. Switch left. So what I can do is whenever I feel like it with my magic staff, I can call out switch left, and they're going to have to move from scene to scene. Now, they're fairly simple country folk, so let's just make sure that they know their rights from the left. They're not that well educated. All right, so go ahead and give me your rights. Right? Well, there's only one. Yeah, okay, good. Your left?
Okay.
Excellent. And let's go ahead and go through the suggestions one more time.
Potato!
Switch left.
Nepotism!
Switch left.
Griffin!
Switch left.
Fruitopia!
Switch left. And begin.
You got your fried taters, you got your baked taters, you got your mashed taters, you got...
Alas, I have figured out something new for this year's festival. Au gratin.
That's fancy.
Switch left.
Darling. Yes, I have an idea.
Tell me, Uncle, what is your idea?
Brilliant idea. It's we rule based upon our blood.
Uncle,
Yes.
that is already the case. But I feel a cold wind blowing in.
I thought that was my arthritis.
Switch left.
I am the magical griffin. You must answer my riddles 3. Do I need to answer your riddles if I too am a griffin? Oh, this is a conundrum. I like it.
Switch left.
This is no laughing matter. We have to find a Fruitopia.
I know, because how else will we have the perfect fruit salad?
I know. You have to get
For
that.
the potato festival.
I don't want to be embarrassed like we were last year. Last year we brought sweet potatoes and they told us to leave.
I mean,
How dare you? How dare you make sweet potatoes?
listen. Some people like sweet potatoes, okay?
But they're not potatoes.
They
Technically,
came out of the ground. They're just orange.
so do the undead that attack the village down the road. Switch left.
Uncle, this cold wind, it is an outsider. They come bearing tidings of a Fruitopia.
Oh, I need more fiber in my diet.
Perhaps we could arrange a marriage between you and their king.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Switch left.
So, what are you into? Riddles mostly. Oh, me too. I love riddles,
Switch left.
We gotta get this Fruitopia to the king. Yeah, because if we take it to the king, we can overthrow the nepotism spell on the castle. And then you and me, we can rule the kingdom.
Switch right.
So, wanna hit up that potato festival? I hear it's banging. I hear they need security guards. Oh, we can secure it with our riddles.
Switch right.
Uncle, I agree. They sent us a large basket of bananas and oranges.
Back to front.
Okay, so it's at the top of that hill. You see the like, little glints? in the cave? So go on and get up there.
Switch left.
Potato!
Back to front.
It's very tiring being a security guard, Griffin. I know. My legs hurt really bad.
Avanti. And so, now that we know more about our unique citizens of Prolarian, no D&D campaign would be complete without an adventuring party. But first, we need to meet that party, and we need to assign them classes. For those of you who don't know, every character in D&D has a class. It's essentially like a job skill, or something that defines their characteristics, what they're good at, what they do. And to decide that, I'm going to go ahead and have our party roll to decide their classes. First up is Michael.
Roll 1.
12. Oh, Michael's a warlock. person that uses magic, and they get those magical powers because they form some kind of pact with some kind of otherworldly creature. Who is the patron that gives Michael his powers? One more time? The Illuminati. All right. The Illuminati warlock, ladies and gentlemen. Drew, go ahead and roll to the side of your class.
All right, no whammies.
5. Ooh, 5. This is an audience-suggested class. It doesn't necessarily need to be
Accountant.
It doesn't necessarily need to be a hobby class.
Accountant.
Accountant?
Yeah.
He's an accountant. You're an accountant. Wait, she's a specialist. What company, well-known company is she an accountant for?
Intel.
All right.
Your class is an Intel accountant? Come on. Next up is Marla. All right, Marla, go ahead and roll for a glass. 6. Oh, she's a barbarian. Barbarians are nomadic warriors that travel with their tribe. Their specialization is rage, which gives them strength and infinity endurance. Most barbarians have some kind of totem they associate that gives them their power. What kind of animal is her spirit animal or totem? Pikachu. Pikachu. All right, you're a barbarian and your spirit totem is a Pikachu. And finally, Clay. 8. Ooh. Clay is going to be a rogue. A rogue is somebody that can be an assassin or a robber, a cat burglar. They're very good at being stealthy, oftentimes very charismatic and persuasive. This rogue has a very unique weapon that he uses his heist and daring do. What kind of weapon does this rogue have?
A sport.
All right, you're a rogue and your specialization is convulsa wielding. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our colleagues. And now, we find ourselves in a tavern, because every good adventure begins in a tavern. Our tavern of Edith Joe's. It's a very spacious place. Many seats to drink, there's a bartender, good mead, good wine, and there's also plenty of other rooms and spaces to meet within this tavern. And this tavern, in fact, has one very unique room. What goes on in that room?
Smells bad.
Smells bad? All right, there's a room that just smells really bad. And as you might find with any tavern, there's a bar who entertains the clients of the tavern with tales of daring do and all kinds of adventuring stuff. Let's go ahead and listen to the bard as he regales us.
I am Finnegan Folio, your bard. There can't be a bard without my instrumentalist, my minstrel, the owner of this bar, Joe! Are you all in the mood for a good time this evening? I feel like the spirits here, about 70 of them. I feel that are they all in for a good time this evening? Maybe they can help us sing along with our Prolarian drinking song.
Yes.
Are you ready, Joe? Ready. Are you ready, spirits? You'll get the hang of it, so sing along if you can. Oh, oh, the land of Prolarian. It's an amazing land, and you wouldn't even know it, but you and I not understand. Cause you have no problem thinking that we're good. No, we're not good because we're filled with Hollywood. Oh, but that's okay with us. We're in this here big room, and our big production are those water balloons. Because we're lovely stuff, and we're singing all this song.
So who's our first adventurer to enter the bar tavern? Oh, it's our warlock.
Hello.
Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Very well. I am Ilford, a warlock of the Illuminati, of course. It's weird that I announce that to everyone. It's something I do. I'm here in the land of Pelorian, you said it is? I'm more interested in Hollywood. And seeing that it takes root and changes this land, making it more suitable for Beyonce when she comes to visit. May I approach the barkeep?
Oh, absolutely. What do you want to do when you get to the barkeep?
I'd like to drink their strongest drink
Oh.
to show that I am not to be trifled with.
Okay, it's pretty strong. I think I'm going to need a constitution check from you. Why don't you go ahead and roll for that?
Very well. Oh, way too far.
Not great.
Should I just pass out here?
Well, you're going to drink it, and you're going to try to look really confident and cool. The room's going to start spinning like immediately. You know you made a mistake the second that hits your throat.
Here's your blueberry white claw.
No sweat. That was good. I'll have another one.
Are you actually drinking that?
I'm just getting carried around to look cool. For your troubles.
Okay, so while you're walking that off, why don't we cut to a different part of the tavern where yet another one of our adventures approaches. It's our accountant. So, you've come to this land from having been at Intel before. Well, what brings you here?
Hi, I'm Greta. I'm an accountant for Intel. Most of you are probably, I've met some interdimensional beings before, and I think that most of you are thinking that we are a computer company, but a computer technology to be specific. But actually, in the land of Prolarian, we specialize in actual intel, usually for spy guilds and stuff. And accountants play a crucial role in this. You know, a lot of people think that dragons need to be slain by swords, but you know, there was a famous, lich named Al Capone in Prolarian that was mostly just taken down by tax evasion. So that's
I take it you come to this tavern looking for some sort of intel then?
yeah, I'm always just kind of playing it loose, kind of just going where the wind takes me, and just you never know where intel's gonna, you're gonna find that.
Okay, well you're at the tavern, why don't you try to go find some intel then?
Okay, let's see. We got some hapless victim here,
Hello, welcome to the stink section. How can I help you?
Oh God. I'm very glad that I have a lot of rhinitis. This is kind of helping with this. Why do y'all even have this section?
Some people think it adds character.
No.
Like a little oomph to the scenery,
Oh yeah, it's a lot of oof. Well, do you perhaps know if there's any shady characters that's been about? Oh God, what did I sit in? Oh God.
Okay, I'm going to say that the stench is so bad that she's clearly distracted. Why don't you try to take a persuasion roll to see if you can get her attention long enough to get anything of use out of her?
Okay. Persuasion, come on. Oh, I'm 11.
You can make some small talk.
Yeah, the problem that happens with me a lot of times is I just get too in the weeds and it just gets really boring. So I was on my way in here, security asked me a bunch of questions of these griffins. Most people know that truly, riddles can usually be figured out statistically if you just, look at all of your options and figure out how to quantify them in a way that you can just like aggregate the data and then cross-reference all of your cells. I can teach you some Excel formulas that'll solve most problems for you.
And while the small talk goes on for an agonizingly long time, we get up to another part of the tavern as yet another party member shows up. Our barbarian.
Hello, I'm Barbara, the barbarian. I come from the land of Pokemon. I am seeking a griffin to assist me with catching them all.
Well, you've certainly come a long way, all the way from Pokemon to this tavern. All right, so you're looking for a griffin. Like, what are you going to try to do in the tavern to find?
Well, I'm seeking out a griffin. Perhaps you could help me with a roll to give me the wisdom to find the griffins.
Yeah, okay, but I think more specifically it might be like a perception check. You're trying to perceive if there's anything that might lead you. So if you want to, yeah, right. If you want to take a roll on that, I'll allow you to see if you can figure out where you might find some griffins. You look around and you don't see anything that appears to be a griffin.
But there's something else.
Yeah, you think it might be a cat?
I should go look out back for the griffin.
Okay. All right, so while she's looking for the cats, our final adventurer enters, and this is our rogue.
Hi, person I've never met before. Definitely for sure, I'm Randy the Rogue. I've come to this land because I've heard that there's possibly stars that need representation. You know, agents, that kind of thing, that take 10 to 15% of their paychecks.
And have you represented any other stars before?
Oh, all the big stars, but you wouldn't have heard of any of them.
All right, fair enough. So you basically come to the tavern to try to find a new star.
Exactly.
All right, let's see how that goes for you.
All right, let's see. I heard Beyonce was in here.
Oh, you want to be a star too?
I do.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, now, let's settle this in a good old-fashioned singing contest. The winner gets to give me half their paycheck.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. You suck.
I'm stuck too.
I do suck.
Well, she had a bad day. The whatever's don't lie. But you're gonna be a star. Look into my magic kielbasa and send away 20% of your paycheck to me.
Why don't you go ahead and take a performance check to see if you can hypnotize with that kielbasa? I'll tell you what, I'll give you advantage because that's your specialization. You can roll that little one too.
One of these?
No, the green one, the D20.
Yeah.
There you go. 13, okay. They seem amenable as long as it's a good contract.
Oh yes, it's completely. You just have to slide it in blood, but don't read it, and then you'll want to. There's a clause in here about never telling anyone about all the horrible things in the company.
Okay, you seem kind of dangerous. But whatever went wrong with signing a Hollywood contract, right? Lovely sausage you have, by the way.
That's right. That's something. All right, now we're gonna put you on 14 reality shows until you overdose. Have a great career.
Oh, thank you so much.
So far, success. I wonder who else is in this town. Maybe I'll go check back here.
Was that Randy's voice? What brings you to town, Randy?
Oh.
Don't you remember me, Lara Lambert?
say.
Oh, I think you're thinking of my twin brother, Dandy. He did some horrible things. But I'm on the up and up. Have you seen my sausage?
I'm not interested in your sausage, I assure you.
Nobody in Hollywood is.
Excuse me, sorry, I just came from the stink place. Mine smell. Your stink lady kind of fell asleep. You might need to wake her up a little bit. I'll just kind of go and say, just have a drink.
Yeah.
Like, just kind of. Hi.
Have we met before?
I don't think so. I'm Greta. I don't know. Actually, wait, have you been audited recently?
No, I tend to use a bunch of different names.
You know you actually have to register a DBA for each alias you do business under with the government of Prolarian, so like, I don't know. Whoa.
Getting on a quest.
Me?
Yes, have you ever thought of such a thing?
Who's asking? I usually am a lone wolf sticking to the shadows, but I don't know, what's your name?
Well, my name's Randy, the rogue.
Alright. I could do with a randy fellow at my back.
You're not getting it, okay? It's a really big deal, this secret organization I'm a part of. The Illuminati. Have you tried these blueberry white hey. What are you guys doing?
Hey, we've never met either, although I'm sure you've met my brother Dandy. I'm Randy.
I love Dandy!
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna sit right here because I can't stand up too much.
Yeah, I do remember Dandy. He looks a lot like you, but just with like a mustache, and definitely has been audited a couple times.
Quite possibly, but he's...
Yeah, but always disappeared right when the bill was due. I don't understand.
That sounds like him.
Listen, Barbara, I'm telling you, I need you for my new movie. It's gonna be big.
Well, I hadn't planned on being part of Hollywood.
No one
When I
throws water
came here-
balloons better than you do. I need you.
Barbara the Barbarian.
Right, yes.
You cannot sign with her. You must sign with me.
Yeah, you have to be really careful about Hollywood contracts and make sure that you know how much they're taking out at the top, and also make sure that the project's funding is really secure. That you wouldn't believe how many great projects don't make it to the
I would watch what you were saying if I were you. I have the power to make you all rich.
Fight!
Who are you?
I'm Ilford.
Perhaps you should stop talking.
Sure, that sounded like a threat. Are you gonna fight?
I've got too much blueberry white glow on me for that.
Put it down.
Wilford, if you pair up with me and defeat her, I could promise you.
Oh no, I prefer to
Why
let
would you
others
defeat
fight.
me when we can all work together? Can't wait to tell you about my next project.
Oh really?
Can I see the
Proletarian is the perfect location to film it in, especially with the abundance of water balloons. We are making a movie of Waterworld the musical.
It's the adaptation of the musical version of the movie Waterworld.
Exactly, it's a favorite Hollywood trope.
And you have investors lined up for this?
Oh, hand over fist, darling.
Randy,
Now
I'm in
enjoy
a few of
yourself.
them.
I am just missing a few key ingredients.
Are they?
And I'm looking to put together a party to go and retrieve some special items.
I say I'm in.
Why don't you go sober up?
Fine. You know what? I know just what this movie needs. And you can't have, you'll never be able to make it happen without me. You'll see, I'll be back.
He's really quite annoying, isn't he?
So you're saying that we need to make this movie happen?
Yes, and you will be rewarded with riches beyond your dreams. I'll give you all 2%.
Let me see those books.
Not necessary.
Can I roll a persuasion check to see the books?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Work my
Oh.
count ways.
Oh.
I can help. Have you seen myself?
Yeah, why don't you take a re-roll since
Yeah, got a advantage on
using the
this
power
baby.
of the sausage.
It's not much better. We are rolling some similar numbers tonight.
So-
Folio.
It's got a lot of redacted stuff in it.
Well, can't really tell if it checks out, and I am in need of more money.
Money would help out. What if we did 8%?
3.
Okay, 3% for me, 1% for the rest
Whoa,
of it.
whoa, 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 whoa.
That's all right.
Wait, I have to go get my headshots. I'll be back.
Wait.
Well,
Barbara, now I need you.
well, you know what? I honestly, Intel business has been a little slow.
Listen, are you in or are you out? I'm here to give you a quest, and the rest of the show depends on it.
I'm in. I just feel a lot of peer pressure, and that's really never been my strong suit. I'm fighting back against peer pressure.
You won't regret this.
Look into the sausage and it will relax you.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And thus, a quest was accepted and a party was formed. Oh, and Barbara realized she didn't have any headshots, so she came back.
I just need you to go forth and collect a special item for me that will really give the investors confidence of the success of our film.
And our warlock ran off saying he knew exactly what this movie needed. I'm going to be honest, he has no clue, so we're going to have to help him out here a little bit. All right, so they need to find something to make this film an epic success. First of all, they must journey to somewhere very dangerous to get said item. Where must they go to? Vermont. They must go to the depths of Vermont. And when they reach Vermont, at the heart of Vermont, there's an item that will make this film a success. What is that very unique?
Michael Douglas.
Bernie Sanders. Rod Merlin.
I heard public toilet, so we'll take public toilet. And then once they've found this public toilet, Vermont, as we know, is very dangerous. Lots of people and trees. maybe? Bridges, okay. So clearly they need a way to get out of there very safely. What is their method to escape Vermont once they have the public toilet?
A bridge.
Hot air balloon.
Okay, I heard Griffins. I'll take Griffins. All right. So, in just a moment, our warlock's going to come back in here. He doesn't know what the plan is, but he's going to act like he knows the plan because he's not going to be able to admit he's wrong, much like the Illuminati in general. And so, the party must help him figure out where they need to go, what they need to get, and how they're going to get away. So, on the count of 3, say, "Welcome back, warlock." 1, 2, 3. Welcome back, warlock. Round of applause for our warlock, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back.
I've sobered up and I have quite the plan. We can save this movie, and we don't have to sell our souls in contract. Except maybe to my organization.
I'll leave some paperwork on that. But how are we gonna get there? It's like pretty far.
Oh yes, it is.
Like
But it will be
almost
worth it.
Yeah, like almost another coast.
I have some friends that live there, Ben and Jerry.
It's been so long since I've seen them. That'll be one to step by. I guess when we get there, we'll have to meet some folks. Possibly of a New England persuasion?
Yeah, that's the state of things. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, then when we get there, it's gonna be a total victory. We're gonna get the V. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. See, the reason we have to go to the V is because only there, in the land of the V.
Yeah,
I.e.
Did you say the full name for me, or?
Vermont is what I the land of berry and maple syrup? What did they do?
Honestly, I would have given you more hints if I knew.
There's more than one thing that's amazing about Vermont. And the thing that we want from Vermont is the next thing that I will be telling you about. It is the linchpin in my plan. I was so proud of myself when I came up with this.
And it's a good thing I haven't I haven't even bathed from the stink place, so I'm not even really that worried about handling it.
Oh yes, no, it shouldn't be a problem. As long as we musk ourselves quite fervently. I don't know.
We might have to hover a little as we.
Oh yeah, some people hover. I don't honestly think it makes more of a mess, but
Often they're out of this too, so you might want to take it with you.
Oh,
yeah, there's like
Could be helpful, yeah.
well, because you think that there's, I mean, like it's. Yeah, like there's people to clean it, but so many people use it throughout the day. It's just kind of like the government, is like really organizing a lot of
And
it.
if there's a music festival for kids.
Yeah. Like, the line, and there's always like one line longer at one of them than the other. And
This is the thing that people don't know about Vermont. It's the home of the world's most beautiful porta potty. And if we retrieve one of these, we will be able to make this movie. Because that is all we need.
well, yeah, because the crafts, backstage they need it's,
Of course they do.
Yeah, craft services, and you gotta have
You gotta have it.
someone
And
with
this
a craft.
it's a potty that takes care of itself. And it's porta, so you can take it anywhere. The other thing is, Vermont porta potties are portal potties. Actors from all over the land.
Wow!
I know. It all connects and makes sense. Definitely, top to bottom.
Wow.
Now, when we get our porta potty from Vermont, we will have to get back.
Yeah, oh
Of
man.
course, to the land of Prolaria.
I don't know how we're gonna do that. That's a riddle right there.
That is.
This is maybe I wasn't proud of this one when I came up with it, but I think it's maybe it's gonna work. Just stick with me. When we get the porta potty in Vermont, we're gonna make our way back on something with wheels. What do you think of that? Was my first thought, and then I moved back. No, wheels, come on.
Have you ever road trip from Vermont? It's really long, and
It's
the
a lot.
songs, and I mean, really, I feel like
What about a griffin? I thought to myself.
that's.
And then I thought, what about
That's why you're the idea guy.
such a large griffin to fit the four of us? So, this is our plan. We will go to Vermont. We will get the magic porta potty. And we will griffin it back to the land of Prolaria, where we will make the most epic and beautiful movie ever made without the help of Hollywood. And perhaps we can stamp out their influence. I've changed my mind from the beginning. Now, I don't want Hollywood to be.
Your plan is brilliant.
And then we give them 2%.
Let's go for glory, for movie making.
For money!
No, most especially for money.
And so, our adventurers set about their quest. Will they succeed? We'll find out after a 10-minute break. And welcome back. And when we left our party, they had begun their adventure to Vermont.
Oh no, baby. Stop complaining, you'll be fine.
But as they were wandering, they were beset by an unexpected natural disaster, which was a tornado that scattered them to the four winds, splitting up the party.
Low pressure and high pressure converging!
our rogue. Wakes up to find that he's been whisked away to a dungeon, into a cell. His jailer approaches, who is a mythical creature you might find in Dungeons and Dragons. What kind of
Gnome! Minotaur!
A gnome. Is approached by a gnome who has jailed him in the cell. In order to try to escape, he must convince the gnome to let him free. To do so, he must play a game. Go ahead and roll the d6 to determine the game that you are playing. 5. You must play the game of director to escape your cell. What's going to happen is our gnome and our rogue are going to begin a scene, and whenever I feel like it, I can shout out freeze, and I can give them a direction of some kind, maybe an emotion, maybe some kind of film genre, and then they have to adjust the scene accordingly to the suggestion. All right.
Where are we?
You're in a dungeon.
Dungeon,
You
right.
put him in a cell.
Oh, got it.
You are a gnome.
Gnomes do that.
Yes. All right. This is the game of director. Begin.
No bars.
There's plenty of bars here.
Not I need.
That's right, but I don't care about what you need.
Freeze. Happy.
I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, you're.
I have been waiting for a friend.
Oh, and I'm a good friend to you because you.
Don't ever leave me.
Freeze. Suspicious.
Now, I'm a little concerned about these bars that I can't get out of. Do you have some sort of ulterior motive?
Well, you're ugly. And I don't trust you.
Would you trust me after you see my sausage?
It looks so tasty.
Freeze. I need a film genre.
Noir.
Other than the obvious one. Noir? Noir. Film noir.
My brother was tricked by a sausage. And then he disappeared for 40 years. So I will not give in to temptation.
I almost had her. I knew I was this close. Just had to show the sausage a little bit longer.
Randy, why are you so charmed?
Give me an emotion.
Sad.
Sad.
Why do you want to leave my dungeon? I just worked so hard on it. I just want you to stay here with me.
It's just that I'm homesick for my dungeon at home.
Home?
I do, and it's
Can I see it?
sure. Let's go there together. Just have to let me out.
Oh, I don't know. I'm still sad.
Freeze. Love.
You know, we've spent all this time together. And I've grown to care for you. Randy the Rogue, will you put me in your next movie? I love movies. See?
Nothing would make me happier.
Because I'm so cute.
Yes, that. Yes.
Okay, I'll let you out.
Oh.
As long as you take me with you to Vermont.
Oh, absolutely. I've never liked anyone before.
Okay. Here's the key.
Don't regret this. I promise.
Oh, Randy, you're such a nice, honest, gentle, good road.
That's me, yeah. That's me, Danny. Randy. Hey.
Freeze. Acceptance.
I know you're lying to me. But I'm bored, so why don't you just go ahead and go?
You know what I like about you? You're not afraid. No, that's not true. You're not afraid to call me on my crap. And I need someone like you. I want someone like you by my side.
Really?
To make me a better person. And so that I can make movies with integrity and soul and happy endings.
Oh, Randy.
Would you be my co-producer?
Really?
I've never been more serious in my life.
There's never been a gnome producing a Hollywood movie before.
That's right. We'll call the first one.
Representation
Freeze!
matters.
Happy ending.
Representation does matter. Let's go, Randy.
Yes, let's do it.
Here you go. You're free.
Hooray!
Yay!
Yeah, all right. Randy's escaped the jail cell and is on his way to Vermont. Next up, our accountant, Greta. She finds herself at a location you might find in a fantasy film. What is that location?
Fancy.
Okay, Mordor. You find yourself in Mordor. You obviously lost it a very, very far away from Vermont.
Oh no.
You need to find directions, so you look for the first person you can find, and that person is a
Ring ring goblin.
Or
okay, ring ring. All right. Roll the dice to see what game you'll play to get the directions on the ring ring.
Oh no, God, it's a long climb down from Mount Mordor. Or Mount Doom? What is it called?
Now do.
Thank you. Here we go.
Game of, you can play the game of new choice. As she tries to get directions from the ring ring, anytime she says something I don't like, or the ring ring for that matter, she might say,
You're so charming, Ring Ring.
and I can use my magical power to say new choice. And she'll say something completely different.
I've never liked a ring wraith in my life.
And so forth and so on. I can just keep on new choicing them as long as I want. All right. Greta, see if you can get directions to Vermont from the ring ring.
Whoa, you're really creepy.
New choice.
Whoa, hello there, tall, dark, and handsome. What are you doing on top of these spooky, spooky rocks?
New choice on how the ring wraith talks.
Oh, your voice is haunting like a siren song. I don't want to leave your side, but I have to get out of here. I'm on a quest.
New choice check. New choice ring wraith. New choice ring wraith.
No, it's going too fast. I just think that, like, I've already got a cat, and
New choice.
I've already got 5 cats.
New choice.
Who am I kidding? I've got 35 cats. I see that you're spelling into the air that you're allergic to cats. What a tragic fate. I don't think it's gonna work out between us, and I think you just need to give me directions to Vermont.
Yeah. Hello. Hi.
Oh, Ring Wraith. I mean, as long as we can keep emotions out of it. see. Do I just go up the I-95?
New choice of where you need to go.
I just need to follow the maples.
New choice of where you need to go.
Oh, I see. There's a Bernie Sanders in the distance. No! Oh, I didn't realize that was your axe. Sorry. We just started getting to know each other. I think it's
New choice, Ring Wraith.
Right, there's kids in the audience.
Well, okay. I guess I can spare 30 minutes before going to Vermont. You just take me like I'm a bad accountant.
New choice.
And you just teach me how to balance my books.
New choice.
You don't keep teasing me. My heart can't take it. I'm a lone wolf. Right here. We're already going so far apart. Okay, Rick, right? I didn't even get your name. You're right, it's more mysterious that way. I'll always remember you.
And with a broken heart, Greta makes her way to Vermont. Next up, Barbara, a barbarian. Finds herself in a forest, and she walks and she walks. Time goes by, and she finds herself thirsty and hungry and barely able to go on. But out of the clearing comes a majestic centaur. It takes a while to get through the clearing. It's a very big one. And while the centaur is getting ready, Barbara must convince the centaur to give her supplies, food and water, so that she may continue on to Vermont. In order to convince the centaur, why don't you roll the dice to decide what game you're playing, Barbara? Four. Ooh. She has to play the game of alphabet. In a moment, I'm going to get a letter from the alphabet, and what's going to happen in this scene is she is going to try to convince the centaur to help her out, and every line must begin with a consecutive letter of the alphabet until we've gone through a circle. From the audience, give me a letter. I. You begin with the letter I.
I am happy to meet you.
Just a moment. The planets are perfectly aligned.
Kind of. I could use some drink and food for my journey.
Look, we fast on the alignment day.
My luck.
Never fear! You may just find a way if you look hard enough.
Nice tail.
Perhaps we could come to certain kind of agreement. Perhaps. Questionable activities have been happening in these woods recently. Have you seen the hidden path?
Right over there I did.
Surely it can't be right there.
Today, I saw it there earlier. I don't know where it's gone.
Unless you have the special sight to find your way out of these woods.
Barely. But perhaps I could get some food and water for that information.
Xavier! He's not coming.
You're calling for someone?
Yes. The one who holds the food. The drink. The dancing.
Zebra?
You know him.
Let me get this zebra. But I haven't seen him in a very long time.
Could he perhaps be hiding underneath that bush?
Oh, don't go there!
Every day I look there and I see no path. But you look there and you see the path. Perhaps if we hold hands, we will find the food together.
Finding food would be really wonderful. I've got to tell you, I haven't eaten in a little while. I've really been traveling a long way. So, you know, a hamburger, a hot dog, a kielbasa, you know.
We have found the food!
I'm really glad.
The party nerds took on our way. Finally, Ilfar, our warlock, wakes up in a recently opened Starbucks.
Allow me a moment. Continue.
Wakes up in a recently opened Starbucks in Pearl area. It encounters one of the most dreaded creatures in all of Hollywood. A wannabe screenwriter who really, really wants to talk about her screenplay.
You think the best.
In order to be able to escape the dread creature, you must play a game, roll the dice to determine your fate. We played that one. Third time's a charm, hopefully.
What?
Oh. Yes! They must play the game of forward and reverse. In the game of forward and reverse, I have magical control over them, and I can make them go. I can rewind them. I can fast forward them. I can do all kinds of crazy things that you'll find out through the scene. Can Ilfar escape the Starbucks? Begin.
Hey there! Hey, you want to hear about my story I wrote?
Reverse. Forward.
Hey there! You want to hear about the story I wrote?
Reverse. Forward.
Hey there! You want to hear about the story I wrote? It's about my childhood. It's dark as hell.
Sure, I'd love to hear about that. Just let me go outside to make a call.
Oh, that's okay. I can come with you.
Is this the exit?
Reverse. Forward.
Is this the exit?
Reverse. Forward.
Sure, is this the exit? I didn't fall down and die.
That's cool. Listen, I would have been your ear a little bit. I feel like, story has...
Forward.
I want to think
has to be a second exit.
Oh,
Is it over this way?
not Starbucks. There's only one. Oh!
Fast forward.
I just...
Listen, and then at the end, basically my mom turned into a centaur. And, you know, represents symbology and childhood.
Widescreen.
I'm pretty evil, but I am deeply uncomfortable.
That's what I want. I want people to be uncomfortable with my story because that is good art.
And you're calling it Frozen 3.
Normal ratio.
Oh, hey there.
Madam!
Oh, sorry.
Sir!
No need for that.
What must I do to get out of this building? I am on a quest to understand.
Oh,
3D.
Protect the audience a bit from that.
I guess what you can do is, if you need to get out, you gotta tell me your deepest, darkest secret so I can exploit it and put it in my next script, Frozen 4.
Can I roll to see if I can get away with a lie or must tell the truth?
Yeah, go ahead and take a willpower check.
Illegal 20, I couldn't believe it. Adam, you should have been older to see it.
You know, cheating in D&D is not cool. Just I think I'm gonna give you a curse. D6 to see what your curse is. Oh, yeah. 6. Your curse is
Never changing accent.
okay. For the
I've been doing that all night.
For the rest of the game, you have an accent. It just keeps on changing from time to time. All right, let's finish this scene.
Okay, tell me your deepest, darkest secret. Now.
Hey, Roy. Oh, Roy, yeah. Well, I ain't never really been in a lean otter.
For shame.
I go to meetings, stand outside. You'd think it'd be enough that I knew it was there. But no. That's an accent, right? Have me. It's not fair.
Can I use that in my next script? Called the sad, pathetic little, what's your name?
My name is Randy.
Wait, I've heard tales of your sausage, Randy.
That was just Seroma. We need not talk further about my sausage.
Okay, hey, I can show you a way out. Yeah. No strings attached. I'm actually a pretty nice person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Despite the codpiece and the terrible story you told me.
Now I don't want to let you.
No, I'm sorry. My name is so good.
Okay.
Hey, I'm welcome here. Trying to be anyway.
I'll let you go, but you gotta let me write about your sausage, Randy.
There's fair. Off to make our movie. Oops.
What?
And with that, all 4 party members are free and they make their way to Vermont. Who will arrive first? And will they get the porta potty that they're so after? Let's find out.
I can't believe this journey took me through those tunnels. I saw things down there. Whoa.
I'm Bernie Sanders, King of Vermont. I heard you were looking for me.
Wow, you have like an ineffable charisma about you, even though you seem really like angry and like a.
I am angry. Don't you know what's going on in this country?
Well, I found out a few things on the trip here. Yeah.
I see you're very disturbed.
Well, I mean, you got a little heartbroken, but I mean, I'm just here. I'm here to get public restroom access.
I believe in public restroom access. Everyone has the right to a restroom.
Yeah? And like, do we have to pay for it, or like?
We have to be taxing the billionaires and millionaires so that we can get to public access for everyone.
I am a fan of taxation. Pays the bills.
What are you, some kind of accountant?
Oh, don't blow my cover. Yeah, Greta, nice to meet you, Bernie.
All right, yes.
Wow, oh man, these mittens are amazing.
They keep my hands warm. One of my constituents made it for me because I am such a beloved king of Vermont.
That's truly a touching story. Is that, can you just tell me where the... Oh my gosh, Randy!
Greta, here. I desperately need a place to train my sausage.
We're not training sausages here. This is my country.
Yeah, really, honestly, even the ring wraith had a better bedside manner than you.
Yeah, you're thinking of my brother Dandy. Well, it's a long story.
It's like I have a mustache.
These are the kind of people that I was warning you about.
Hi, this is my companion, Bernie Sanders, and I'm starting to think you're a little judgy.
I'm starting to think maybe you should stay out of Vermont.
No, but we need a porta potty.
Why?
It's not for Hollywood elites, that's for
Right, keep them away from Hollywood elites.
Okay. I think we can manage that, right?
I think so.
Yeah, do I need to do a deception check or anything?
Yeah, go ahead and take a deception check to see if you can convince Bernie to let you into the porta potty.
There you go. It's another 11 and a screen. Marginally worse.
Meanwhile, at the border of Vermont, a couple of our other party members are having trouble gaining access.
Come on! We're movie makers.
No.
What? Just let us through.
No.
Would you? You're on my side. Get him, Barbara, with your barbarian strength.
What?
I mean, not to typecast, I'm just saying. You can take down this border guard. We're shoo-ins to get into Vermont.
I can hear you, you know.
Good for you.
You could ask politely and maybe not go with violence, because in Vermont we do not tolerate violence.
Well, what about a water balloon fight?
Oh.
You have water balloons?
I have water balloons.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Are you from the magical land Prolarian?
What if we are?
Oh, wow. I've only read about it in books.
Does that stand? Shall we have a water balloon fight?
I've never seen a water balloon before.
Oh.
Do you have one?
Why, right here.
Wow. Wow. So it is just a balloon in water.
But it can be so much more.
Can it? What can it? I'm not going to get any closer.
For one thing, it could be yours if you let us pass.
Oh.
We just must get to the alleyway behind the house of Bernie Sanders.
What do you want to do with Bernie Sanders? He's our king.
Worship him, of course.
Oh.
Oh, I was going to vote for him, but
Well,
okay.
I was, Game of Thrones was on, and it was hard. It was raining that day. It was
It's a day.
I mean, this is my first
Juicy
day,
water balloon.
and my manager is kind of.
See how it jiggles?
Oh wow! Wow. I mean,
You know, we shouldn't do this,
Just water comes from the magical.
but we can sweeten the deal.
oh.
That's right. Well, this one has something similar to water. It's my traveling bathroom companion. It's a balloon.
I just want to remind our warlock that he's cursed with accents.
For the rest of the show, crap, not just the game. Look at its water. Well, body water. Water?
That's your body water in there?
Right. But if you throw it at an enemy, whoa, in it. Go, taking the piss.
How about this? You keep your piss balloon. I'll take the water balloon, and you don't tell my manager I did this, okay? And if anybody stops you, you are from Vermont. So make sure, if anyone says where you're from, you say, I love Ben and Jerry's. Jerry Garcia is #1.
We are from Vermont, yeah. Go into Vermont.
Don't tell on me. I'm gonna go this way.
We will keep secrets.
Okay, you guys make sure no one burns Vermont down, okay? Bye!
And besides, she just left Vermont.
The party is finally reunited, but can they get the porta potty?
Well, I didn't convince Bernie Sanders of anything with that 10 I rolled, but I did bore him to sleep talking about the proletariat of Prolaria.
Great. That means we only have about 6 hours till he wakes up.
Oh.
Is it true? We have a line on the porta potty? Somewhere near?
Yeah, he shot a line right from his kielbasa.
Well, that's pretty great, eh? What say we just skip on through the back door there?
Why don't one of you guys give me an investigation check?
Who's the most investigating? Rocky, probably. I think it's a cock, right?
It's a 13.
It's pretty. I'll say it smells pretty bad. So you notice like the telltale scent of stale urine and just sadness.
Do you smell that? Is that Woodstock? Is that Woodstock too?
I think it's maybe meat from the tavern earlier.
Wait, look.
What? Oh, I see it.
It's a field of porta potties. Various states of disrepair.
It's so beautiful.
What are we going to do with them?
We're going to search through and find the real one, eh?
Wait, you think that they're all fakes?
It's just like something Bernie would do.
Yeah.
He's clever.
99% of them are going to be fake, and 1% of them are going to be real.
It's a terrible redistribution here.
Our warlock, do you have a spell that might help identify the real porta potty?
Do I ever? It's a spell of Johns.
Okay, so what does the spell of Johns do?
Well, I'll tell you. Using the spell of Johns, powered by the illuminator. My mind is blank about accents. Tell you what, right now. With my patron, the Illuminati, I have pilfered this spell of Johns. And this spell of Johns will connect every real natural John to every other real and natural John. And when we see that all of those Johns are interconnected, the one that is not is the magical and one true Porta John that we will need. Can I get an amen? So, shall I roll with this magical spell of Johns?
Given how things go tonight, I'm just going to say it succeeded.
Oh,
We did it! Giant dice jail. well, got it.
We're here and we're in Vermont. We've got the porta potty. Now we just need our way out. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I hired us a Gruber.
Is that like the Griffin Uber? You know, I feel bad for the Griffins. This gig economy is rough. I should know. I've done taxes for a few of them, and their returns just aren't like you think. The app, just like the search pricing doesn't all go to them. And I'm sorry, I'm boring you. I can tell. I can
You
tell.
are, it is true. But I tell you what, brother. When we get back to Polaria, as soon as those Griffins get here, we gotta have our game faces on. Because it's gonna be a non-stop movie-making madness fest! Are you with me?
Hey guys, I'm looking for my boy Stewie. I brought my Griffins with you.
And with that, our venturing party has found the porta potty and have gotten on the Griffins to try to escape.
Let's go.
But all people must die, even adventurers, and very sadly, today is the day our adventurers die as they try to escape. And to do that, we need some ways to die. I need 4 ways you can die in Vermont. Bernie Sanders falling off a griffin. Too much cheese. Drown in maple syrup. Drown in maple syrup. So what's it I heard?
Yeah, I like that. Where Bernie?
You're drowning maple syrup.
Drown in maple syrup.
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. Falling off a griffin and something like cheese.
The beauty of alternative colors.
What?
The beauty of turning colors of the leaves.
The foliage. Alright. So we got 4 ways to die. The foliage, drowning in maple syrup, Bernie Sanders, and falling off a griffin. What's going to happen is this party's going to die one by one, and each one of them must die by one of those methods. Let's watch their unfortunate passage.
All right. Well, we're in day 17 of production. And I tell you, it couldn't be going better. We've got 2 amazing scenes in the bag. Like, hands down, beautiful acting, top to bottom. Now, what I need to see tomorrow, if I can get it, is some more emotion. We're gonna have to portal maybe Hugh Grant? No, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, if you can not get too much talent, because I've been doing the books, and I mean, let's look at it this way. Waterworld, the musical, kind of was, let's face it, going to be a flop. So I just went ahead and did a producer's thing, so we need this thing to be bad in order for us to make money.
I like it.
Barbara not get enough screen time.
Barbara, I feel bad for you about that. Why don't you go over to craft services and have some of the maple syrup? It's delicious.
Yeah, maple
Here,
syrup.
I find Griffin.
Never mind.
Oh, wait, it's such a
I
beautiful
just
Griffin.
walked over.
Well, brother, well struck. Get a shot of me on the griffin.
Like,
Yeah. Very Napoleonic, right? Like the famous painting.
Watch out for those trees.
Oh, the foliage!
oh no, the leaves were turning! Just right into his eyes!
So beautiful.
Quick, pour some of the maple syrup into his mouth. Maybe it'll bring him back to life.
It's not working. Are you sure that this is medical grade maple syrup?
This isn't Vermont maple syrup. It's Canadian maple syrup. Oh no! If Bernie finds out about this, he's gonna run. Our film credit.
You have desecrated my home country of Vermont, and as king of Vermont, I must hold you accountable. You stole our porta potty.
No,
And it's ruining our economy. No, I'm gonna smother you with my mittens.
what else is dead, and as soon as I remember what I shall die of, I'm in trouble too. Can you help me?
Take the griffin and tell my family.
Yes.
Tell my family to file their taxes.
Let's go, Griffin. Oh, wow.
And so our heroes have fallen. They are now all dead. It should be so upsetting. Should fill all of us with dread. Maple syrup drowning. Someone to do it fall. Bernie Sanders killing. What will we do with it all? We died, we died, we died, we died, we died, we died, we died. But alas, they saved the land. The warlock and the rogue, barbarian and accountant, got a portable commode. They went through Vermont barely, saved the day again. Bernie Sanders, hopefully, he won't run again. And yes, these great old heroes, legends to this day, and the land of Prolarian, it was thus now saved. Yes, we've done the saving. You know it is the greatest. I can't rhyme with that, I forgot. The show is over. The show is
That's our show. We're the No Script Society. I just want to say a couple things before we go. First of all, I want to give a big thank you to the VLT. We are a program of the Very Little Theater. They let us rehearse here, they let us perform here. We wouldn't exist without them. They are one of the oldest theaters, community theaters in the country. They are really cool. You should support them. You can support them by going to see their show, Silent Sky, which is going to be opening next Friday. It's going to run for 3 weekends. You can get tickets at thevlt.com. The No Script Society tries to do about every month improv jams. Our next improv jam is going to be a week from this Saturday at 1 to 3:30. It's just basically a chance if you see this and you think this looks fun, you want to try it yourself, you can come to our improv jams, no pressure. You can just get up there and try improv for yourself. Our bard actually has a show coming up, the Short Order Coops. Why don't you just take a moment?
Yes, we are having a show on the 22nd of June at the Washburn Cafe. It's the Short Order Coops, the short form improv show. You can check it out. You can go to the Improv Eugene on our meetup page, or you can check us out on our Facebook page. It'll be up shortly, but that's coming up shortly. So improv everywhere. Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam. I've been your Dungeon Master tonight.
Woo!